So you see two Dreamcast boxes in front of you here in this video. Well, let's talk about why in this little deep dive into the Sega Dreamcast marketing director campaign. In mid-1998, Sega was losing massive amounts of money because the Sega Saturn had been crushed by the Sony PlayStation. And we all know why, those of us that are gamers. The Saturn had some good stuff, but PlayStation had a lot of really great games. And honestly, it was marketed better. But anyway, public perceived Sega as an old, uncool company. Sega hired ad agency Dentsu to create a brutally honest, self-deprecating ad starring their real-life senior managing director, Hidekazu Yukawa. The commercial context? Well, in the first wave of the ads, Yukawa overhears kids in the park saying that Sega is lame, PlayStation is way cooler, and he gets depressed. So he goes drinking, gets into a bar fight defending Sega, and wakes up determined to make a great console. The Japanese public fall in love with his vulnerability, and this commercial becomes an overnight sensation in Japan and makes Yukawa overnight a pop culture icon. Because Yukawa was a massive viral sensation by the fall of 1998, Sega capitalized on the hype by printing his face all over the day one launch boxes, which is the red box you see here. That multi-image box features the grid of stills directly taken from specific pre-launch commercials. There were 8 commercials total. I think 3 were pre-launch. On launch day, the Dreamcast sold out instantly, but it was an absolute disaster for Sega because their chip supplier, NEC, had major manufacturing defects with the Power VR graphics chip. Sega wanted to ship 500,000 units on launch day, but they could only manufacture about 150,000. They missed the lucrative New Year's shopping season because they couldn't produce enough hardware fast enough. The context for the new commercials shifted to reflect reality. Yukawa appeared in ads with bandages on his head, bowing, crying, apologizing to customers for the stock shortages. He even took a demotion in real life and in the ads to take responsibility for the manufacturing failures. Once NEC, however, fixed the chip issues in early 1999, Sega was actually able to mass-produce consoles normally. They released the cleaner single-portrait face box, the white one, which you see here, as the ongoing retail package. This was done up until the end of 1999 when they switched to just the regular white box. So that's it. In this really quick video, you understand why these were made. You know which ones were the first ones. The red box is the original. The white box is after launch. The red box ones are actually sought after more than the white box ones. Although the white box ones, to me, are nicer looking. I don't know, maybe it's the box, maybe it's just because it's one picture on the back. I don't know. But I do remember these commercials, and I do remember them being amazing. And that's it. Thanks for joining me, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
Retronation は日本のビデオゲームに最高です。